Hogan is good. Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Hulk Hogan's going to be here today. Yay.
Yay.
All right,
He's on the phone today, so is our therapist, so no one's actually coming in to stare at us.
All right, well, that's cool. Who is, a life coach.
Okay, here's what happened on the Life Coach. Our Therapy Thursday, the show's starting over, which we often have Dr. Katz, and we also have Rhonda Britton, both from there. We had Dr. Katz scheduled, and then he had like a family emergency and stepped out
Jack
at the
thinks
last.
he's lying.
No, I think he did. Because they gave a
Well,
real
Jack,
exact example.
Jack keeps saying everybody's lying this morning already. Just this morning, everybody. No, our poor Jessica. Jessica, she crashed her car, and I'm like, oh, is she okay? Jack's like, liar. She's a liar.
I'm with Jack.
She just didn't want to come up. It's like her third time. She just didn't want to get up this early anymore.
I was going to be
Do
late.
you have Jessica's number? She's not lying. Why would she lie?
Yeah, she was going to be late.
She's like
she doesn't
Monica.
think we're funny. She
Remember
just
when
didn't
Monica lied about getting in an accident?
She was in an accident.
she
Monica's
faked
used that excuse 4 times.
No, she hasn't. She was
Yeah.
on the side of the road. We heard the traffic.
Yeah, well, of
And then
course.
remember, Poncho brought her in. Because he's a good, caring, loving husband.
That wasn't when she had the accident. That's when his car broke down that
Yeah,
she broke.
and he had to come get it.
Did we see any damage on her car?
Yeah, after she went down there and kicked it a few times.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
and she had a brand new car right after that.
A car after that.
Yeah, all of a sudden she showed up with a brand new car. Oh, look, you see, I told you the old one got wrecked. We
Okay,
never
I
saw the
have
wrecked
used
car.
an accident one time.
Have you?
One time, yeah, I was supposed to meet my girlfriend Heidi once, and I was just so late and so stuck in traffic, and it wasn't going well. So I told her that somebody rear-ended me. You know, because, like, whatever. She's like, oh, is there any damage? I'm like, nah, it's fine.
Did you really need that big an excuse for Heidi? You should
No,
have told
she's-
her, like, they were out of beer at the market and decided not to go. She'd be like, oh, my God.
No, she used Pink Dot. They knew her. Remember I told you?
Right.
They knew her for her cigarettes and her beer.
It was a sign from God, Heidi. They were out of Coors Light.
Anyway, hello? Oh, she like hung up on us.
Yeah,
you
Ressica's
woke
real
her
excited
up.
to talk to you.
We didn't wake her up. She probably was so distraught by her car accident.
She hung up, and now she has to run out to the street in front of her house, so it sounds like she's on the side of the road.
Oh my God.
Start the engine.
You guys, there's fire everywhere. Fire.
I know, it's
I
crazy.
have to drive into that fire today, big time.
Drive into the light.
Drive into the fire to pick up my son.
You do? Where? About
My
where?
son's lives in Agora Hills, which is where it is right now, and then his school's in Thousand Oaks, where it's headed.
You've reached Ochoa. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message,
Turn off
and
her
I'll get
phone.
back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Record your message
Why'd she
after
turn
the
off her
tone.
phone?
It's hard to
To
sleep
send a
when we
numeric
call all
code,
the time.
press 5. When you are finished recording, hang up, or for delivery options, press 9.
Beep. Beep. Ressica, I'm just calling to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, we're worried about you faking an
Nuh-uh,
accident.
Jack thinks you're a liar, and he wants photos of the car accident.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
God, that sucks a big one.
Yes, it does.
As sucking big ones go. I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah. All right, so we have therapy. Wow.
I have something big to tell
Thursday.
you, too, coming up at 9 o'clock that you have no idea about, that I got really late yesterday, and I said,
I'm being sued again?
sure, he could call, I guess, and they say allegedly at 9:15, Jesse Jackson's going to call us this morning.
Jesse Jackson?
Oh.
I just was like, Jesse Jackson wants to call? Sure, Jesse can call.
Is there like a Million Man March or
No,
something?
he's doing like a fundraiser for hurricane relief.
That's the most random thing
Isn't
ever.
that the most random thing ever?
Well, the good news is I won't have to talk for about an hour.
Oh, yeah, Jesse's like Don King. He'll just go.
Yeah, because didn't he just do a protest at the White House for being at war or something?
Jesse does all kinds of crazy stuff.
Anyway, wow.
So I was like, sure, let Jesse call. So
Yeah.
allegedly around 9:15, for reals, Jesse Jackson's going to call us this morning.
Okay, well, that's good. And I went out with my girlfriend last night.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, my God, we had fun. I was like, oh, I don't want to go out with her. We had so much fun. I got to go out more.
Where'd you
Where'd you
go?
go?
The Grove.
Oh, okay.
Grove's
And
cool.
then once you were there, what did you do? Because there's a lot of
We
choices.
drank
At Cheesecake Factory or whatever?
everywhere.
Oh, I know. You just made the rounds?
Yeah.
Did you go to that barbecue place? I like that barbecue place there.
We went to some place that serves a lot of cheese. It has a cheese menu.
Okay, I haven't been there.
I don't know either, but I was like, whoa, they got a cheese menu. But we didn't have any cheese. We just had cocktails there. And then we went over to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
The only 2-story cheesecake factory I've ever seen in my life.
Everything there is like multi-level. The
Yeah.
bookstore's like 4 levels.
Yeah, and then I tried to buy her a present at M. Frederick. It's a store I like. Their prices have gone up.
Oh, really? Is it outrageous?
They had sweatpants there for $338.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sweatpants.
Ow.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And you don't even get the top.
Oh, it was just the pants?
It was just the pants.
How much was the jacket?
I didn't even look because she's like, do you see how much those are? I was like, They've gone up because I apparently shopped at the outlet part of their store.
Right.
The
mean-
sale rack.
Yeah, because it's all that hardtail stuff that I like.
right.
You know, I know they're expensive, but I would pay like $80 for their sweatpants, and I thought that was outrageous.
Yeah, $80 seems a lot for sweats.
Yeah, it is. But they say hardtail, and they're cute.
You have to hand wash them because they have like rhinestones glued to them. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like they're like bedazzled sweats.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, and like my sweats have like a star on the ass, you know,
Right.
and so they're cute. But $330,
No way.
That's
$38
ridiculous. Yeah.
No way.
for the bottoms.
You're looking at a $500 sweatsuit.
More than that, I bet the tops
Yeah.
are the same price or more. So you're looking at a $600 or $700.
Yeah, you're like P.
sweatsuit.
Diddy if you buy that sweatsuit.
Well, I tell you what, I kind of felt shamed because I'm like, oh, we have to go in this store. It's really great. And she started looking at the prices. I started looking at the prices, and I didn't want her to think I pay those prices. You know, she's like, Jesus, Jamie, these are outrageous prices. I'm like, holy hell, I know. I don't know what store I was going to. But now that I think of it, I think I was going to their like discounted outlet ones.
Right.
I go, oh no, I've been buying last year's sweats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the way to go. Always. I buy 2-3 years ago stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it was still $80-$90, you know?
Right. But
Oh, my
they have
God.
a big 2003 on the butt, which
Yeah.
is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly. It's so over. Those sweats are so over. Oh my God. I think the juicy ones are over. And say juicy on your ass.
Well, the price isn't coming down. I saw those things the other day, still out there.
How much are
Expensive.
those?
I mean, they're still like $120 for a pair of sweats.
Just the bottoms.
Yeah.
Somebody's smart.
Yeah, somebody made a killing off that because trust me, those sweatpants are no more expensive to make than the ones I get at Target for $10.
The Hanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Wow. All right. Well, maybe next year we'll think of something like sweats. Maybe designer sweatshirts. Stench.
But why the girl ones, why are the bottoms more? It seems like there's more into a top.
More fabrics for our fat asses.
Okay.
The date.
Oh, yeah, you're already screwed up.
You suck.
I do suck. You know, the show is now not going to be the same. It's really not. All right, Jack, September.
29th,
Yeah.
2005.
And so 1 day left.
1 day left.
1 day left, and then we're into October. I was thinking on my drive here, because there's so much fire.
It is
Fire.
fire everywhere.
Fire. What? That's Beavis and...
Yeah,
Beavis and
Butthead.
Butthead.
Hello, the 80s called once a cartoon back. Anyway, I was thinking, gosh, are we early in the fire season? But then I recall
The
some
ducks.
And I recall the ducks quacking, Jack.
Yeah, when the ducks quack, it means Santa Ana's are kicking up and we're going to go into fire season.
What the hell? I recall... I recall a time 2 years ago from this time.
Right.
And I remember that I was with Builder Bob, and I bought about $600-$700 worth of Halloween costume stuffs.
Right.
For Sherry. Remember Sherry? I loved her.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was having a big Halloween extravaganza, so I said to Builder Bob, oh, don't worry, I got a whole thing for us, because he's like, I don't know, I don't dress up for Halloween. And so I spent a buttload for us to go full throttle, because she said, this is a big party.
Right.
Okay.
So I spent like $600-$700, whatever. I went all out. And then I'm getting ready, and he's on his way over to get ready at my house. And all of a sudden, he calls me. He's like, oh, my God, I have to go back to wherever they lived and evacuate my parents' house.
Yep.
So for a split second, I was very selfish and thought but did not say, you son of a bitch, I just spent $600 or $700 on freaking outfits. I already have my eyeliner and like fake eyelashes going.
I'm already hooched out.
I'm getting hoochie.
Yep.
But you know what I did? I peeled off my eyelashes, and I said, I'll be right there to help you.
Yep.
Kumbaya.
Yep. That was one of James' good moments.
Wow.
I sacrificed the $600 outfits and evacuated his parents' house with him. That was kind of weird because I hadn't met him yet, and I was dumping all their personal stuff in the
Right.
trash bags.
That was weird.
Yeah.
And they got lucky. It came right up to their house and then
Remember?
didn't get it, right?
We almost died in it because his dad has a H1 Hummer, and it couldn't get enough oxygen to start.
Oh.
And the cop was screaming at us, you gotta get out of here, and cinders are flying on us and stuff, and I'm crying, we're gonna die. But we didn't. But then we went and got beer and talked about how much we almost died.
Right.
That's a fun night.
So my whole point is that this was right around the time, Halloween and whatnot. So I guess we're not early in it.
Also, it's this year because of all the rain last year. There's a lot more fuel. The
Yes.
brush grew even bigger, so it's even a worse of a brush fire season this year.
Now, where you live right now, because I haven't been to the house where you live now, are you clear?
Yeah, the up the hill, like up the road from us, could burn pretty good, and the park is only 2 or 3 blocks from the house, like the state park. So
Yeah.
that's all around us, but it couldn't get to us.
Yeah, you'd have to wipe out a lot of directors and producers before
Yeah.
it got
Oh,
to Stench.
okay. All right. And
Yeah.
Jack, how's your Burbank home?
Oh, yeah, I'm clear of fire
You're sitting.
danger. Unless the Taco Bell goes into flames,
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
You know, the good news about my house, even though like I'm miles from the ocean, still okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, if the fire breaks out in my neighborhood, I'm gonna take in like an evacuee celebrity.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, put them in my back room.
Yeah. You know, I wanted to take in some evacuees from New Orleans and stuff, but I wanted to pick.
No,
Right.
I would.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I wanted to pick.
Yeah, I want you. It'd run a background check.
I want like a nice female, you know, and because with my luck, I would get like a hoodlum.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to get a hoodlum.
Come home and your house is empty.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I was trying to help you out. Like, I got like gang members and their cousins and their cousins
Yeah.
and their cousins.
Having parties at your house every
Right.
weekend and stuff.
Plus, I learned my lesson a long, long time ago. My parents, there was neighbors down the street, and their house burnt down, so we put them up for a little bit. And I remember it was the first day ever. I was like 6 or 7, and I used to set up the stairs and listen to my parents talk.
Right.
They couldn't see me. I remember the goddamn Marlows.
Oh, that's what they became?
Yeah, because that was the first time I ever heard that word from my father.
Oh, no. Bob did not want to do the good deed. That was a mom thing right there.
Yes. Yeah, I think they're still living in our house. I'm kidding. You know, it's hard because you're like, okay, you have to go now. You know, the people that won't leave.
Yeah, but
Right.
you've got nothing.
I know, but, you know, you're still like, okay, my good deed is over.
Okay, bye.
Right. Time's up.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you want to be a good deeder, but
I'm in a couple nights, not a couple months.
I spoke to somebody who lives not here, but they took in some evacuees from New Orleans, but he wrote in his email, and there are 52 dogs. Obviously, he was kidding.
Right.
And he's like, you know, I took in the family. I just didn't realize they were going to bring all the dogs.
Oh, yeah, that's... I would give money, and I want to help those people, but I'm not a big enough person to let them come into my house with their dogs.
Right. I mean, lots of the way he says it is, it's lots of dogs, like a lot of dogs. And what can you do? I mean, these are these people's love of their lives and stuff. But man, when you try to do good, and then all of a sudden, the people don't leave, or they bring all their animals and their hamsters, and
Right.
you're like, okay, you lost everything, but can you lose these? And
Go
the
burn
little
a dog
wheel.
or two.
By the way, lots of chickens died.
Yeah, because that one fire started
90,000.
at a
90,000?
chicken ranch, right?
90,000 chickens in Merino Valley.
Are you kidding?
No.
And they were the egg-laying chickens. They weren't going to be slaughtered anyway. They were just laying eggs.
Oh, they were nice chickens?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
nice chickens.
Oh, should we go out there and see if they're like, I don't know, what would that be, broiled? No.
Barbecued.
roasted.
Flame roast?
Rotisserie.
Yeah, rotisserie. I mean, it's kind of sick, but when you think about it, that's how we eat them anyway.
Right.
Yep.
Chickens.
Pretty good.
Should we have a moment of silence for the chickens?
Yes.
Imagine putting a fire out and you're just hungry the whole time.
Oh.
Oh, man, that smells good.
Well, when they burn all those pot plants or whatever from Malibu, they should have just combined the two, like a little feast and pot
That was
plants.
a $28 million harvest that the cops pulled out of Malibu Canyon up there.
What'd they do with it?
You know they took it home and
I know
smoked
they
it.
did. Of course they did. They're like, nobody will miss this branch.
Who's gonna miss this? Shove it in their pocket.
Jessica,
Yeah.
you're the first
Yay!
Yay!
Oh my God, this is great.
You know, it really is. It really, really, really is. How are you, Jessica?
I'm doing okay. My 3 cats are pretty stressed out. We were
Oh,
evacuated.
wait, stop. What
Okay.
was that?
As soon as a woman says my 3 cats, my whole view of her changes.
Jessica, I'm with you.
Okay. So we were evacuated at like 3 in the morning
Ooh.
because I live like right where the fire's at.
Chatsworth or Agora?
I live in West Hills. like-
None of them, dumbass.
Oh, no, it's burned. It's burned all the way through.
I know. I live 10 minutes away from the 118. It's just it came closer, and then at 3 in the morning, the fire department's banging on the doors, and I just had to get out, and so I just threw my cats in the car and went to my brother's house in Van Nuys, so I'm just kind of hanging out.
Is your brother there?
He's asleep. He woke up.
Will you go wake him up?
No.
Come on, I need to talk to him.
You need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
About an evacuee with 3
Okay.
cats. You can't.
Okay, I'm going. My cats
You
are freaking
can't
out.
get home soon enough.
Okay,
Get out
hold
of
on
my
a
house, crazy cat lady, and your litter box.
Ziz.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, an evacuee, you only have one.
Okay, he's coming.
Okay, what's his name?
Eric.
Eric. How old is Eric?
He is 33.
Is he married?
Yeah.
And does he have kids?
No.
No. Okay, so just
Eric, come here. Okay, here he is.
all right.
Hello.
Hi, Eric.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So, Eric,
Yes.
on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst feasible possible scenario in your life, how happy are you that your sister's there with 3 cats?
Very happy.
Not or very?
Not.
Not very happy?
I'm not very happy at all.
Is it because we woke you up or because you have 3 cats in your house?
You know, the cats aren't so bad.
It's her?
It's her. She snores.
Oh, she snores.
Oh.
And she sleeps in the nude, which is really embarrassing.
With your wife there?
What? We don't go in the room until she wakes up, so.
Oh, my God.
God.
Why doesn't she wear a T-shirt or something?
You know, you can't understand her. Women are just not
I'm
understandable.
a woman. I wear a T-shirt.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
have 3 cats.
Yeah, you don't have 3 cats.
I'm a naked sleeper, but only at my house, not like for
Yeah.
friends and relatives.
If I went over to my sister's house, I don't think I
Right.
would have the balls to sleep nude.
no,
Put
I'd
some
put on
chonies
some
on.
boxer shorts and a T-shirt.
Well, Jessica has balls.
Now, have you and your wife had a fight about her being there yet?
No. My wife's great.
I didn't say she wasn't great. I'm just saying, there's some tension.
Tomorrow.
It's only
No.
been a few hours.
Oh,
Give
that's
'em,
true.
Give them until
Yeah.
midday.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you think she's staying?
As long as she needs to. I mean,
Oh, you're nice.
she's
Yeah, but you know that I remember my first time my dad cussed is when we took in evacuees.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm just telling you, there might be an impending divorce the longer she stays.
Right, when the cat starts peeing on her stuff.
Right, and marking things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that new love seat y'all got, and that
Shredded.
yeah, totally shredded. And then they
Yeah.
kind of miss their litter box sometimes, so there's a big poop thing on the side.
Yeah.
But it's rolled in like nuts, so that's nice.
Looks like a pecan log.
Those aren't pecan logs, okay?
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. Does she
Yeah.
have 1 kitty litter box or 3?
Well, she has only 1, and I have 2 cats of my own. So it's a lot of poop.
All right. Well, Eric, give Jessica back on the phone. We're going to give her something pretty and enjoy the spa-like atmosphere at your house.
Thanks so much, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Poor guy. We should give him something, not her.
I know. Actually, now that you say that, I could totally freak out in this room and all the eyeballs staring at us.
Yeah.
Sting eye instead of stink eye. All right, we are kind of waiting for what's his name, Hulk Hogan. He's going to be with us. They're bringing wrestling back.
Back to the USA Network Monday Night Raw. Its rightful home with the 3-hour premiere this coming Monday.
Let me ask you something. You know how we were talking about, I don't really fit into that one world. Well, did your wife know that you were like a WWF fan before she married you?
Yeah, I didn't hide my moronicy.
You didn't?
No, I am who I am. I'm the big, fat, stupid guy that likes sports, even fake wrestling.
So, I mean, she knew that going in.
Yeah, she knew.
Isn't it funny, though, then after you get married, it annoys you? Well, my girlfriend and I were talking about this. It's like the thing that you love so, and I know we talked about it on this show, but the thing that you love so much about somebody that turns you on can actually be their detriment.
Okay, but here's a interesting one. Yesterday for our anniversary.
Oh, yeah, happy anniversary.
What do you think she got me for our anniversary
Probably
present?
a video game.
Oh, I thought a shirt.
A whole new video game system with a whole
Wow.
new line of video games.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. I have so many issues with that.
So do I.
And that's the thing she hates the most is my video game playing. Yet she knows I love it because I love that gift and I love to play video games. I play every day like a child. So that was a great gift to give me because I really like it. Now I know she hates it.
Yeah, okay, so I have 2 different angles on this.
Okay.
Number 1, why feed a frenzy that you hate?
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
It's like her buying something for my motorcycle that she hates.
Right. Yeah. And then number 2, oh, she so kicked your ass in gift giving.
She did kick his ass, but I now.
Oh, no, my present is tomorrow. We're
Yeah, but
going
I
away
thought you were
a
going to use that as the
cool
birthday
place.
one.
No, the birthday's on Monday. It's a whole
So
nother
now you had
drama.
to go and kick it back to anniversary after she gave you that gift? Is that what
No,
you did?
I actually gave it to her as
okay.
the anniversary. I said,
Okay.
hey, this is your anniversary present. We're going away, and this is where we're staying, and blah, blah.
I know, but
I
you're
didn't.
in the Monica world, which is you get to participate in that too.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
So it's not really like Monica had a point where they went to San Francisco, but she's like, but he gets to go too, so
right.
Oh, yeah, that's a win-win.
yeah.
But I'm going to get stuck with dinners and all that throughout the
I
weekend,
don't know.
too.
She kicked your ass.
Yeah, but I get why she did it. It makes sense now.
Why?
Because she hates the motorcycle so much that she's trying to encourage
deterrent?
encourage a hobby that she likes only a little bit.
A
Just
safer
like
hobby.
Yeah. So that way, if he's inside playing video games, he can't be cruising around on the motorcycle.
See, because my girlfriend and I were talking
point.
about this with different people. Like, say you have a husband that won't take your crap.
Right.
And, that's what turned you on about him. Is like, he will not, take your crap. Well, then you get into a marriage or a really serious committed relationship. You're like, show some compassion and,
Yeah.
you don't have to be that guy that I want. Or, like, you really fell in love with a really nice, great guy. Then you're married and you're like, I can walk all over you.
Yeah.
So
We're married now. I can do what I want.
Well, yeah, I mean, you married this really, really nice guy, and then when you're married to him, you're like, I wish he wasn't so nice. It's whatever that you fall in love with. Why does it end
It's
up
so
you hate
true.
it?
That's true.
It's
I don't know why, but it's true. Or you think, oh, he's so funny, and then you just become the biggest smartass.
Yeah.
It's not funny at all.
And like you're like, stop being funny for a minute and listen or talk or whatever. Communication.
Yes.
Jack, what did Sparkles fall in love with?
Oh, I have the opposite problem. She wants me to go back. She doesn't like now that I'm Mr. Dad, stay at home, not go out and drink and party and get crazy.
Because she fell in love with the party animal?
Yeah, she liked that I went out and got crazy.
I bet, though, if you did it, she'd hate it.
Oh, yeah. No, trust me, she gives me so much crap on the, rare once a year that I do it, but
Yeah.
that's what she claims she wants back.
Yeah. She would be so mad, Jack, if you were the party animal.
Yeah, now that I have a baby especially, but
Yeah,
she...
I'd love for you know what, you should try the experiment. If she's really hounding you to be the party animal, the drunk guy that used to be.
I plan on it, but the baby can't drive yet, so I got to give it a
No,
couple
but
more.
Wait a minute.
what I would do is give the baby to your mom, like for a week. Do an experiment. Like, do you really want this guy that you say you did?
Jack, let's go at like 10 o'clock. Remember when we used to go downstairs to Dalt's and be
Drink.
drunk by noon?
By the time the meeting came around.
Oh, we got to do that.
Yeah, remember?
Give her a dose of that for a couple days in a row.
Could you guys not drink before the meeting? Okay. Wow. Just found out some information. Can't wait for the concert. Melissa Etheridge, by the way, if you want to get a little sneak peek, is on Oprah today.
Today.
Yeah, talking about breast cancer and all that. And I think she does one song, but you'll get a whole buttload of songs. And I highly recommend her in concert.
She rocks.
Some people are like, oh, well, she's a crazy lesbian. She is the most amazing crazy lesbian singer I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
She does rock. I mean, as rocking goes, she's rocking.
My mom's going nuts about this, and because this is a charity thing, we don't get tickets here, so I have to try with all the EIPs tomorrow and get tickets.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, it's totally worth it. All right, shall we go to Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
The Hulkamaniac running wild.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, well, he's doing a whole new deal, but we'll just let him tell you about it because he's a well-spoken feller. Ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan!
Yo, LA, what's going on, guys?
Hi, Mr. Hulk.
No doubt. What's going on? Is LA burning again? What's shaking?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all on fire here.
Everywhere.
Oh, my gosh.
No, like really, really bad. And some chick we just talked to, she had to evacuate, and she had 3 cats, and now she lives with her brother.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Where's that? Mainly Chatsworth, or where's that?
It's all over now.
and-
Bell Canyon, Agora Hills, West Hills.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Some mandatory evacuations. Yeah, it's not good. And our ex-boss lives in Bell Canyon.
Yeah.
Last year this happened to him, and his wife was out on the porch or on the balcony hosing it down, and she locked herself out.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
She was out there with her hose, so at least she could spray herself down, I guess. Anyway, hey, Hulk.
Yo.
What's going on there?
Monday Night Raw, what's going on?
Well, Monday Night Raw is going to be crazy because the Hulk Hogan's back. I showed up a couple months ago, and I've been just tearing it down. But this Monday, after SummerSlam, I'm taking just a little break to help my daughter with her music. But this Monday, I'm going over to the USA Network with a whole crew of Stone Cold, Roddy Piper, and I got a bone to pick with Vincent K. McMahon.
Oh, you should fight McMahon again.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be great to be back home on the USA Network.
Yeah, so you're wrestling. Are you going to wrestle?
I'm bringing my gear. I always bring my stuff. If there's a wrestling match breaks out in the mall, I'll be ready.
Because here's what I'm thinking, Hulk. I'm thinking that we need to do Queer Eye for the Straight Guy with your outfit.
Well, how about Hulk Hogan for the jabroni guy? I take some radio disc jockey who, never done an athletic thing in his life, and I make him the greatest wrestler of all time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I was just thinking maybe we should change up your outfit. Like, I'm really tired of the onesie on wrestlers.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking maybe, even McDonald's changed up their outfits for their employees.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
They still get the same color scheme like me, red and yellow.
Well, I don't have a problem with the color scheme. I think that's solid.
That's Hulk's trademark.
That looks good. But I think in wrestling, it is time for high school boys across the world to stop wearing the onesie.
Hulk doesn't wear a onesie. He wears like pants and a yellow shirt.
I saw him in a onesie once.
No, you did not see Hogan in a onesie. You take that back.
I've reinvented myself since then.
I'm just thinking like something like women friendly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just something like open ass. Just an
nice.
open ass.
Like chaps.
Yeah, like a Chippendale.
That's pretty strong. I have to shave my ass like Bubbles the Chimp.
Yeah, what do you think about that? See if the wife agrees, just like in the new Chippendale Hulk.
Man, that could be scary. They actually showed my ass on my show, Hogan Knows Best.
Oh, they did? Because
That
I
show was
watched that
good.
show. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
When
that's
I was changing my clothes, they actually got an ass shot.
Yeah, because I really like that guy in your outfit, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's his name? He wore your stretchy pants. What's that guy?
My knobs.
Yeah.
The nasty voice.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So you are watching. You are tuned in.
Of course, we love that show. I think that your daughter, I told you this in person, I think your daughter has amazing talents.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we need to get somebody else to believe that, too, because I just can't seem to get her in gear here with the label, so we're still trying.
Yeah, it's weird politics, isn't it?
Oh, my God, what a Shark Tank.
Yeah, it is the weirdest thing. Like, some people are just like, oh, yeah. I mean, it is. I don't understand record business. I don't get
Worse
it.
than wrestling.
Because sometimes we play, like, the biggest piece of crap in the world.
Yeah.
And then some days we're like, oh, wow, that person's really great. So I don't know why they give some people breaks and some not. You got to do something, like give them free wrestling tickets or something.
Kick butt.
I'm going to have to do something, but we're getting ready to. Actually, she was in the studio last week with Jazzy Faye, and she kicked a couple crazy things out of the studio with him. So we're in the studio with the right people. So
yeah, I
our
don't
fingers
know.
crossed.
It's something you just can't figure out. Like why isn't she the Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
No doubt. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe we need to give her a different image. Like maybe that one's been done, so now we need to do like she has to be white girl that wants to be black girl.
That's her.
Like Eminem?
That's her.
Yeah, she's the Eminem of. Oh my God, that's it.
I told Jimmy Iovine the other day she's the white Beyonce. You guys just need to get into it.
Oh, there you go. We're thinking the white Eminem. I like that kind of an angry woman. Like you can go with angry.
I think she's more like the white Beyonce. She sings like a black chick anyway, so it's not and she moves like one, so it's not a far stretch.
Wow.
Yeah, and by the way, my girlfriend, we were just talking about this last night. She's finding all these Kleenex around her 14-year-old son's bed, which is just a tragedy to her. She's like, oh my God, he's that age. How do you deal with your daughter is obviously a beautiful girl, but when she wears those scantily clad little things, don't you just want to like cover her up in a tarp?
He did.
Well, most of it's for like an entertainment gig, like if she were doing the VMAs or the Radio Music Awards, she'll have a little bit of, what do you call it? A little bit of leniency as far as dressing to fit the occasion, but she doesn't run around going crazy.
No, she's not Slutty. She's well
I saw
dressed.
you on the show, Hogan. You sent her back to change outfits twice.
Oh man, I can't believe you guys are watching. This is unbelievable.
Why
was
we
like,
love
wait a
this
minute,
show.
and then she ended up having to wear shorts under a skirt she was
Oh
wearing.
yeah, I do remember that.
Well,
That
good
is
God,
true.
brother. She's going to ride a roller coaster. What do you expect?
Yeah, that is true. But I just remember my dad just like I'd walk down the steps, he'd go and they'd point, and that meant that you had to go back upstairs and change. But what we do is we put all our clothes in a bag and we change them at our friend's house.
That's what I figured. You'd stuff it all in your purse, and then as soon as you get out of the house, you change.
Oh, you totally do that. I mean, but I was more in the Madonna era.
Yeah.
So I had those really high boots with the lacy socks.
Oh my God. That's wild. Works for me.
It looked really hot, when I was 13. All right, so we can watch this on the 3-hour premiere. 3-hour premiere.
USA Network this coming Monday. Monday Night Raw returns to the USA Network with all of the superstars of wrestling that you actually grew up watching on wrestling. The guys I love, like Hogan's going to be there. Roddy Piper's going to be there. Triple H, McMahon.
Yeah. Hey, Hulk.
Yo.
I have one last question for you.
Yeah.
Since, you do that reality show and you'll be honest and stuff. Last night was Stench's anniversary, and his wife hates that he plays all those video games.
Okay.
But yet she bought him a video game unit, a new one with all the game, like a buttload of games.
Right.
Does your wife hate something but yet feed the frenzy?
My wife hates when I hang around the wrestlers at the house because, it's kind of like we'll sit on the antiques and break the furniture and stuff.
But yet she invites him over.
No, she puts up with it because it's my business, but she hates it. She used to love wrestling 20 years ago.
Right, but now she hates it.
Now she hates it?
But now she hates it. But,
Yeah, it's that weird thing. It's that first thing that you love about him, and now you just hate it.
It's true.
Yeah, all right. So we just wanted the answer to that. So it happens to everyone, even super-duper stars.
Oh, no doubt.
All right, well, Hulk, we'll be looking, because I know I'll be watching 3 hours of wrestling.
I will.
All right, well, that's cool. It's going to be crazy. You guys tune in.
All right, thanks, Hulk.
All right,
All right, run on.
Bye, Hulk Hogan.
Hulkamania running wild.
He's getting a little angry about his daughter not being on the record label.
Yeah.
You can see the mood change. Did you see that?
Well, because it's such a tough business music, and I think he thinks because he's the Hulk, he should have a better in.
Right.
And he's getting a little worked up about that.
I mean, like, he was really happy, and I brought that up, and then all of a sudden, whoa.
Yeah, and he's talking to label heads, telling them, hey, you don't know what you're doing.
Like, he wouldn't even play with the Eminem thing.
No.
Like, oh, yeah, it'd be funny if she rapped. He's like, no, you don't understand.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
anyway.
he's developed what image she has already. They've developed and they've worked hard on it. He can't go back now.
Here's a question, and nothing against USA Network or Hulk or any of those people because I love them all, but who will sit there and watch 3 hours of wrestling?
Right here, baby. Stone Cold's there. Hulk Hogan's there. I'm watching.
3 hours
My
of wrestling?
favorite wrestlers that I loved are
That is
back.
in my opinion, that's grounds for divorce.
Mick Foley.
Oh, not Mick.
Mick Foley's back too.
What is he, a sandwich?
You don't know who Mick Foley is?
It sounds like a sandwich to me.
He's Mankind. He was wrestler Mankind.
I'll have the McFoley. All right, I'm trying to solve a puzzle. I'm trying to solve this puzzle. If you despise something in your relationship, for example, Stench's anniversary was last night. His wife despises that he watches WrestleMania. His wife also despises that he plays video games all the time.
Yeah.
Despises it. But yet, and somebody help me understand this, but yet she bought him the brand new Xbox with about 6 different games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand the mania.
I am too, even though, let me tell you, I'm the most excited about this gift of any gift she's ever given me. I can't wait because now I have PS2 and Xbox. I am a full-blown gamer on all consoles.
And I get that you're excited, and I get that.
I love it.
I mean, maybe she's turning a new leaf. Okay, see, here's how I know women are. She wants to make you really happy, okay? So she made you really happy with the gift because you love it. But I also know that she's going to use that gift against you.
Yeah. You know what she bought me at Christmas was surround sound. Or Father's Day or something. And I put it in the house, and she hates it. Every time I turn it on, oh, my God, you're shaking that. Turn it off. Turn that thing off. She hates the surround sound, yet she gave it to me. I love it. Every time I watch a movie, I blast it like I'm in a theater.
Right.
And she goes crazy and despises that gift.
So I'm wondering if it's either we know that we're setting you up to get in a fight with you. Like, it's a cool way for us to set up a fight in the future. Or if it's not that deep, I'm just a conniving son of a bitch.
I think there's some truth to that, even if she meant to do that or not. I think there's some truth to that.
Because whenever you buy them something, you get to use it against them. You know, it's like, I got you. Anyway. And so then the other angle I was thinking is maybe we sometimes feel so guilty that we take all your toys away and we want you to be adults. That then we're like, well, I guess this one time. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But you said, because I asked you off the air, well, is there that same kind of thing that happens with men? Because I was trying to think. And you actually brought up a good one, which is perfume.
Yeah, I hate perfume. I mean, I don't like perfume at all. I don't even like a little perfume. I hate the smell of perfume on women, period. And I've many a times bought perfume as a gift because I know women like it and they like to smell like roses or whatever the hell it is.
See,
It smells like crap to me. I can't stand it. And I don't like it on me. When
That's
I touch
kind of
them.
weird, though. I mean, I like if my wife wears perfume, I like it if it's not too much, obviously.
No, I
If
don't like
you
it at
don't
all.
go Seacrest on me. But if you wear perfume, I think it's nice to smell
I don't want
nice.
to touch you and then have it and smell it on me. I don't want to smell you on me when I'm not around you.
I don't find any that I mean, there's only one that I like. It's called Falling in Love by whatever that place. But because it's really mild, but nobody ever says, are you wearing perfume? Like, you can't smell it.
Oh, I bought my wife Donna Karan cashmere or something. It smells really good. I like it when she wears it.
I don't like it at all. No perfume smells good to me,
sniffer.
and I've bought it many times. It's just something I don't like. It's like a thing for me. I don't like perfume, but
Right.
because I know they like it. I know what fragrance it is, and I'll buy something if she, to make her happy.
This is a weird one that I do, and like I said, I'm sure it's a mental thing, but I don't really think that. I don't believe in a lot of the advertising as far as women airbrushed and the fake boobs and all that stuff. I think it gives you men a really false sense of what women
hope?
are.
Of reality.
Of reality,
Right.
because that's not what women look like.
Right.
In reality, they just don't.
Right.
And yet, I'll buy a boyfriend or ex-husband or, all of them.
Right.
A Playboy. Is that weird? That's weird. And yeah, everybody calls me jealous, but I'm like the first one to go, here, I got you this at the newsstand.
Well, because that also isn't like somebody you know. I mean, that's different too. I can see, I don't know, personally, I mean, I wouldn't play.
What about I hate men that cheat and then I get them hookers? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, see, that would be odd. But I think I get the Playboy. I mean, that's something that if you think they
Some
would
women
enjoy.
don't. Oh my God,
some
Jack.
women would flip out about that. I agree.
Oh my God. No, you have no idea. I know 2 girls in particular, I know them personally, that have flipped out that they found Playboys in their husbands, or even while they're dating. I mean, flipped out.
That's
get
weird.
They just send Playboy to me here at the station because
Right.
we used to know some girl who worked there.
They also send us Instinct magazine, which
Right.
is a gay men's
Right.
magazine.
And Playgirl.
It drives my wife crazy. I'm like, first of all, I didn't even order it.
she does?
Right, but I don't bring it home. I just leave it here. It's no big
Why?
deal. They just send. I don't know. She doesn't like it. It does, so I don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter. They
But I
just
mean, I'm
send it
trying to figure out that. I mean, she doesn't like it, but I know this one chick, she broke it off.
Right. Well, I think with my wife, I think there's a certain amount of insecurity. Like you think these women are better looking. Why do you want to look at these women?
I
There's
just
a thing.
can't believe
But
though.
It happens with people too. I love Pam Anderson. That's my
Right.
thing. And my wife's like, ew, or I can't believe that you love her like that. Blah blah blah. Yet at the
Well,
same
none of
time,
us really
will
can.
buy
Yeah,
me
I'm
like
with your wife.
would buy me like a Pam Anderson mouse pad or something for my computer. Funny.
Yeah.
But it's still totally not into my Pam Anderson love.
If your wife found a Playboy magazine, let's say in your car or under the mattress or something like that, what would she think?
She wouldn't care. My wife's totally cool about
And
that
if
stuff.
your wife found one,
I think she'd be upset.
But if I went to a strip club, whole nother ball game. She would flip. But a porn or dirty magazine, she wouldn't care.
she wouldn't care.
No.
I mean, it's just weird, like
Right.
women's, because I feel like sometimes all of us chickaroos are in the same room. But man, with that one, if I travel or whatever, and you're in that big magazine, international magazine rack, it's pretty funny, in my opinion, to buy I don't know, whatever, Men's Health in Spanish,
Right.
or in Newfoundland,
Right.
and the girls are completely naked in the European magazines, so I always get it, and I think it's a funny little gift. But I'm almost saying her name every time. She left a 3-year relationship because she found a magazine.
Okay, I don't
That's
think
it.
my wife
That's
would leave me over
insecure.
Playboy,
But
but
there
yeah.
are women that
I
have
know,
ended it.
No, I know.
That's either people with some kind of sexual hang up or serious insecurities in themselves.
That's
And
crazy.
I think I'm just jaded because, growing up in LA, Playboy seems like such the not,
Yeah.
the least offensive thing I can think
It's
of.
like looking at Sports Illustrated.
Right.
I know, but wow, for some, it is the end all do all.
I know, that's weird.
As far as strip clubs go, I have a problem with it if I don't know it's gonna happen.
Right.
B, if it's not a bachelor party.
No, sometimes you just want a tasty burger from the strip club at lunchtime.
Yeah, see, I think that's creepy too, though. If you just go to a
If
strip
you
club
just go,
to go,
that would be an end all
Yeah.
for me.
Sometimes
I
I
think
just want
that's
some
crazy.
hot wings and a beer at lunch with some boobies.
a
like-
buffet.
I mean, if you take me, we're in Vegas, that's fine.
Right.
The
The novelty of that, I understand.
right. I mean, I don't know. Every guy I've ever dated, I've gotten him a lap dance.
Right.
Except for, did you know they charge per song and they don't tell you that?
It's $20 a song. Yeah, on the average.
The girl was just hanging out, dancing on fancy pants, and it was like really fun. And the next thing she knows, she's like $200. I'm like,
Oh my God, that was
You
10
got
songs.
screwed.
she was like, I'm like, we're not paying you $200, and we kind of bolted.
But if women knew too, by the way, that nothing really happens at strip clubs, you're not taking the stripper home. Nothing's really gonna happen. They'd be a little easier with it.
I think we all agree though, if you do it at lunch or something like that, that's
Right.
just creepy.
Yeah.
If you go out with your friends and I want it like a big heads up, like we're gonna go to a strip club.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want to
I-
go with us,
I
then-
understand a novelty night out if you're friends. It's not something you do all the time.
Yeah.
But there's those weird kind of guys who like to just go.
go. Oh
Thursday
my God.
night,
My
you know?
one girlfriend, let's see, how did it work? Her dad would go with her husband
That's creepy.
Ew.
That's not right.
No, that's creepy.
That's totally creepy.
That's a cool
I
father-in-law.
don't want to be around nude women with my father-in-law.
No, me either.
I do.
I
want
don't
to pick
have
him out.
one.
Hey, look at her.
I get weird just being out when we're like on the lake and there's women in bikinis and he's around. It's like, that's just creepy to be around your father-in-law with people in bikinis.
Yeah, imagine going and putting dollars, watching your father-in-law put dollars in her
And
panties.
he's getting drunk and hollering at the women.
Oh, yeah. Lap dance for Pops.
Is everything still burning?
Yes. It's
That's
really
not
bad.
good.
Over 8,000 acres now.
Really? 8,000 acres.
It started in Chatsworth yesterday. Now it's worked its way all the way through West Hills, Bell Canyon. It's headed into Agora and Thousand Oaks.
But I think the only good news, if there is good news, I think the only good news is they've only lost one structure, right? And a buttload of chickens.
And
Yeah.
I think, at least as of yesterday, they said the winds are supposed to taper down after like noon today, so hopefully they'll be able to get them under control a little later this afternoon.
Okay, I have this weird thing that happens. You know when they interview people like on the street or whatever, like people that are evacuating and stuff like that? I'm
Fire
like,
victims?
Yeah, or anybody.
Right.
Okay.
And they do it locally. I'm always like, I think I met that person.
Oh, yeah, I saw that guy at Save Hans.
Yeah,
Hold on.
do you ever do that? Like, I think I know that guy.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm like, wait a second, that guy looks familiar. Was I at the gas station next to him?
It's something like there's something weird. I feel like I know him. Anyway, all right. So good luck to everybody that's involved in these fires. You know, it's very odd because we're in Burbank, overlooking the lovely downtown Burbank and the mountains. What mountains? Verdugo?
Yeah, the Verdugo
Verdugo
Hills
Hills?
or whatever.
Right. And it's still really clear. I don't see a lot of soot in the air.
It's all over there.
It's all
to
blowing
our
out.
left.
Well, the Santa Anas are kicked in too. At my house, you can see the smoke from these fires coming over the Santa Monica Mountains, and the smoke's going out to sea.
Oh, that's good.
Because the smoke's blowing out that way, so it's this creepy.
Do you remember last year?
Smoke rolling
Or
off
no,
the
it was
hills.
actually the year before last where I had like 3 inches of soot on my car. I had
Yeah.
to use the windshield wipers to take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Santa Anas kick up, and then the wind goes out to sea instead of in, and it carries all that smoke and fire. And by the way, do you remember the time in the Malibu fires? It got so bad it burned all the way to the ocean.
Yep.
And they just couldn't put it out. They're like, oh, well, it'll hit the water, it'll stop.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go. Let's see if there's some coverage.
And mandatory evacuations are in effect for some communities. Marty Johnson's live in Chatsworth with the latest
Chatsworth.
on
Yeah,
where they're
Chatsworth.
going and who it is that has to leave, Marty.
The latest is exactly right. I've got
somber
LA
voice.
County Fire Captain Mark Savage here, who's about to give me the latest. What's the latest on the evacuation numbers?
Well, we are still encouraging residents, if they're in the fire area, to be aware of what's going on with the fire. The winds are kicking up a little bit in the fire area, which is not what we need as firefighters and residents. And really, we're encouraging residents, they're in the fire area, to just maintain awareness of what's going on, watch your news, listen to your radio. And
That's us.
the fire becomes close and you're not told to evacuate, don't wait, evacuate.
No, I heard you talking just
Don't
a minute ago
wait.
about the smoke that we
Evacuate.
see behind us, and certainly you can see it in that shot overhead. It's blowing to the side, which means there's a wind out there, which is not going to help you
He
guys.
just said that.
Absolutely.
Listen to
We're
him.
expecting gusts 30 miles an hour through this morning. High temperatures, really 100 degrees, and and the humidities in the teens, which are major fat. Well, it's just unfortunately
He called
that's
our
the
major
last
fatty.
thing we need as firefighters.
Major fatty.
We are hoping for a break for the weather. We're going to be having our aircraft come in. Our aircraft, the incident aircraft, come in. 4 air tankers, 10 helicopters,
incident aircraft?
hitting
Paper
it
airplane?
Just drop it in
aggressively from
water.
the air. We've got over now 1,300 firefighters,
Wow.
either in there or staged, ready to deploy.
That would be scary.
So we have a big ground attack with camp crews, dozers, engine
I
crews
need me a
standing
fire
by,
truck. Remember-
doing structure
strappy
protection.
and sooted up.
If
We've
you're a
got lot going on,
snorkeler
and
today,
we've got,
beware of
Right,
water
right.
scooping helicopters.
Yeah, because they might drop a scuba diver on that fire.
Yeah.
Right.
People would be
Anyway.
like, wow, what's this guy doing out here in flippers?
So don't wait, evacuate, and urinate, hydrate. I don't remember.
Get the hell out of there.
That's all that they told us at the Avon Walk. Urinate,
Stretch.
hydrate, stretch. How did you know that?
Monica yelled it in my head.
She did.
Yes. Some people hear like voices. I hear Monica.
Monica, come yell it for the people. Stretch! Urinate, hydrate, stretch! Very nice. See? All right, well, now we have to come up with a new fire one. What was it again?
Don't wait, evacuate.
Okay, so ready? Okay.
Don't wait, evacuate, stop, drop, and roll. Remember?
This isn't funny, Monica. People are
No,
losing
it's
their
not
homes.
funny.
I can't believe
I
you're
can't
making
believe
fun
you're
of
making-
fire victims, and it's
We're
right
not.
here in
We
our
are
own backyard.
preparing people.
No, we're doing the chant so people will remember, like stop, drop, and roll. Obviously, a house fire, not funny.
I think Monica's making fun of them.
But yet, stop, drop, and roll was a fun thing we learned in school.
Yes, it was.
See? Tragedy can be fun, too.
No, it can't.
Stop, drop, and roll was fun in school.
Yes.
Oh, the drill was
Yeah,
fun.
and growing up out here, you got to do the under your desk earthquake drill. Always fun in school when they'd ring the earthquake bell.
We even did that in the Midwest, by the way, Jack.
Oh, for tornadoes?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Right. I went to school for 1 year in Illinois, and they made us hide in the basement for the tornado
we didn't have
drill.
a basement. We went in the hallways and covered up our heads with our hands.
Yeah, like that's good.
And then all our little second grade asses were showing.
Right.
Yeah.
It just seemed like kind of creepy. That's all. I looked down the row, and you weren't allowed to peek. Well, you're gonna peek when they tell you not to peek.
Right.
I'm like, damn, there's a lot of second grade asses. I probably didn't say that, but I'm thinking it now. Like it was just weird to look down and
Looking
see.
back.
Yeah, like all the boys' underwear. Look, Johnny's underwear showing.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't really do that now with the lowrider jeans. That would be really.
Yeah.
You know that men are wearing lowriders now?
Yes, I don't like it.
Why?
It's creepy. That especially because they're low in front and men don't trim like women do. You see it in magazines all the time. It's just wrong.
Not hairy men aren't supposed to wear it. I like them. I like how they.
Men that can pull them off.
Yeah,
but
you
when
got
they
to be
can
in
pull 'em
really
off,
good shape.
They look great.
But they have to be tailored. Here's my thing with men that are wearing the lowriders. They get them bigger to wear them low, but then they're so long that they step all over them.
Yeah.
You know, they're like baggy at the bottom. But if they're tailored, I think it looks kind of sexy.
Yeah, for the 2% of men who can actually wear them, I guess it looks good on them.
Have you seen Stench in his lowriders?
My lowriders
I'd
are
like
sexy.
to.
Now that is
hell.
yum freaking E right there.